Habari gani Mainduga Nadada. I would like to share a bit of information with you that might stimulate your thinking, critically, that is, and logically, about what's going on and what should be going on. First of all, I believe, and the historical evidence supports me, that Africans, people from Africa, or the descendants of Africa, have more right to be here than anyone else except the original people who were found here when Columbus arrived here. Why do I say Africa? I say Africa because the resources of Mother Africa, the mineral resources and the human resources, for many centuries built up this country and caused the rise of capitalism without proper remuneration. Now, those who are here should be allowed to stay here and pass tests to prove they are worthy of being here. But the doors should be simpler for the African people to come here and for the African people who are here and served as slaves to stay here. The doors shouldn't be more widely open for Europeans who contributed nothing but are living off of that which we built up at our expense. Now, I believe that those who are here should stay here and be recognized as citizens after a careful examination of them and their loyalty. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. Africa contributed over 200 million people to the African slave trade of the USA, which built up this wilderness. 100,000 or more died from the moment they left Africa through the jungles, through the wilderness, on the treks to get to the west coast of Africa where the ships met them. Up to 1 million more lost their lives in transit in the bottom of cargo ships. So many died that the sharks stopped hunting for regular food and followed the slave ships because many millions were dumped over or jumped over or whatever and served as their food supply. I'm against new immigrants coming in who are going to usurp us in our position and take our jobs and never give us support for anything. And now they're screaming for our support. Should we give that support? We should give that support on conditions. Condition number one, this is the last time you get our support unless you support us and our reparations package. Listen, this is my maybe last testament I'll make, but I am concerned. Don't you wonder how many of us died in the hurricane that just swept through Texas? I think they named it Harvey. Will we be able to compare the lives that blacks lost equal with those of Katrina, or more or less? Since we know that these people have our genocide on their mind and they put it into effect every day from sun up to sundown, we should be wary of them. Let me let you know what several informers have advised me, those who witnessed it or were the objects of it. They called in to be rescued, so they say. And sometimes the rescuers would hang the phone upon them. At other times would tell them to call Jesus. Then there were boats out to pick them up, and as they waved to the boats, I am told They would call them niggers and other kinds of racial epithets. So we know they have it in for us and will do us in, and they are doing us in now. The police kill us on a daily basis. And now we are asked to support those who do not support us. Should we support them? Let your reasoning be your judge, and you do as you feel you must do. But I believe support is a two-way street. If you want our support, you must provide your support to us. I believe that we, the descendants of Africa, who served as slaves and built this country up from nothing to what it is today with our labor and our minerals from our motherland, should have first priority over everyone else. Now listen, we are in a strategic situation within this system. Of course they can wipe us out. But we are in the belly of this beast. And we stand a better chance of destroying this beast than anything outside can do. We can give it tumors. We can give it cancer. We can give it constipation. We can give it diarrhea. We can utterly destroy it from the inside. But we've been loyal to it. We fought for this country and its people since our very beginning here, since they first brought us here without enjoying the freedoms we were fighting for them to exercise for themselves. Listen, my brothers and sisters, we have more right than anyone else in this land. Our labor built it up, and our resources from Mother Africa capitalized it. So I'm going to struggle and fight and die right here on the land that our ancestors, at least for the last 16 generations, shed their blood for, tears for, sweat for. And all of those elements have been deposited in the soils of this land and made them rich and productive. This is my land. We should think about claiming and then taking Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida, and make it a sovereign land for ourselves, as has been suggested, and name it the Republic of New Africa. This is ours. All we have to do is take it and protect it and make it sovereign. Do you understand me, my brothers and sisters? If you do, once again, peace and hotep to you.